Hello everyone and welcome to the second video on getting started with Angular. In this video we will be going over how to install Angular on your local machine, how to set up a project using Angular, and also going over the Angular CLI. So before getting into the details of how to get started with the project and setting up Angular on your local machine, you guys have to make sure that you have node.js installed on your local machine. So to install node.js, go to the website node.js.org/en/download and download the appropriate installation package for your local machine. I'm working on a Mac OS. So if I click on Mac OS, the download will start, and yeah, it's very straightforward. Now, a question would come up is that why are we installing Node if you're going to be working on Angular? Well, the thing is that node.js comes with the Node package manager or NPM module, which is used to install libraries for Angular. So without Node, it would be not possible to work with Angular. So yeah, just in case if you guys are struggling with installing Node, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section and I'll try to make a separate video of installing Node and NPM on your local machines. So yeah, once that is done, the next step is to get started with Angular. Now the Angular CLI, just Google it up. The Angular CLI is used to interact with Angular directly. The executable for it is ng. And without going into too much theory, I would like to explain this using practical examples. If I were to write a command, type out a command, which is ng-version, I get command not found, and rightly so because I don't have Angular installed. To install Angular, the first command we'll be going over is npm install global add angular/CLI. Click on enter. Now this will probably fail because I'm working on a Mac OS, and Mac OS normally does require the correct permissions, but I would like to see whether this fails or not. And it does. So what we do is we do same command, but instead of just this command, I'll do sudo. It's asking for my password. Enter in my password, and mind you, this is just for Mac OS. This should not happen with Windows or Linux. So yeah, the Angular CLI has been installed, as you guys can see. So if I were to do ng-version right now, okay, you need to specify command. Oh yeah, it's not -version. I apologize. It's just version. So I get Angular CLI 14.2.8, Node 16.15.1. These are some of the details. So Angular has been successfully installed globally on my machine. Clear by console. Now, the next step is setting up a project. So what I do is I go to my desktop and I'm going to make a directory. I can call it whatever I want to call Angular practice, something like this. And I go inside of this directory, and what I do is ng new, name the project whatever you like. I can call it second. I'll just call it first project. Now this will take some time because of the fact that Node modules will be installed. So the first question that is being asked, would you like to add Angular routing? Yes, basically whether you would like to have routes or not. Which style sheet format you like to use. It's up to you to choose between CSS and SCSS. I would work with SCSS because media queries are something that are normally implemented in SCSS. And yeah, so now it's installing the npm packages. So now that we have the npm node modules installed for our project, what I'll do is I'll go into VS Code and I will open this project up, this folder up basically. So we go open folder, go to desktop, Angular practice, first project, open the terminal, just the authors, open the terminal like this. So yeah, we have successfully created our first Angular project using the ng new command. Just trying to check this out. Yeah, everything looks good. Now I'll go over my second command, which is ng serve. and see what it gives me. ng-server is basically when we try to launch our application, our Angular project. So yeah, until that happens, I'll pause the video. So our project managed to compile successfully, and as you can see, it's saying that we have to open the browser on HTTP localhost 4200, and when we do that, we land on this particular screen. So yeah, this video was basically an introduction to how to install Angular on your local machine, whether you're working on Mac or Windows, and how to create a project using the Angular CLI. In the next videos, I'll be going over in further detail as to how to get started with the project as a whole, how is the framework laid out, how is the structure laid out for Angular projects. And yeah, if you guys would like to know more about the Angular CLI, you can go to angular.io/CLI, and there are a bunch of commands which can help you get a better understanding of the Angular framework. And if there is anything that you guys found confusing about the particular, this particular video, feel free to leave your comments in the comment section. I'll get back to you. Thank you.